Welcome, my friends. Silouan here. I wanted to take a minute to share with you a book I wrote a few years ago that I have found has helped a lot of people. It's called Sycamore Hill. The subtitle is A Search for God When Life Doesn't Make Sense. I've been speaking on trauma and adversity for almost 20 years now. Military veterans, people that have been drug addicts in prisons, even things that don't seem like a big deal. People just kind of burn out on life. And one universal question I find that it seems like if you talk to somebody long enough who's really struggling, you kind of get back to that question of like, where's God in all this? I think our nature is we want to believe in something. And it doesn't matter if, you're an atheist or a Buddhist or a Southern Baptist or Catholic or whatever it is you believe. You kind of want to think there's a sense of right or wrong to the world, and that sense of right or wrong brings us back to what started all this. What is the origin of right or wrong? And we kind of want to believe that there's a God. And in one of the ways people reconcile pain is the idea of like everything happens for a reason, or, God has a plan. But man, I've talked to too many people who've truly been through hell that I think sometimes to me that's kind of an empty answer. Like, really, the plan that God had for me was my 2-year-old got ran over by a car? Like, really, the plan that God had for me was my grandpa was going to rape me for 6 years? The plan God had for me is I was going to be there when my best friend stepped on an IED and got turned to hamburger? That's hard. And it's something I've wrestled with and I've struggled with over the years. And so what I did is I put together a book. It's a fiction book. I think you'll find it entertaining, but it's about a group of people that come together at a place called Sycamore Hill. All of them are based on men and women that I have met and walked with and helped over the years. And they kind of find the answer to that question. And there is one. I don't want to give away too much, but the answer is in each other. The answer is in connection. The answer is in understanding that we are not alone. You're never alone. Your pain isolates you. Your pain wants to lie to you and make you think you're alone, but you're never alone. So if that's a question that you've ever struggled with, or you've got a friend or a loved one or a child or whomever that you're trying to help through a really rough time, and they're trying to make sense of all this craziness, you might want to give this a shot. You can find it on Amazon, any online bookstore. If you order it from my website, I think you'll find it's maybe a little bit cheaper, and I will sign it. Just put in the notes what you want me to put in there, and hopefully it'll bring you a little comfort, a little understanding, and something you can share with those in need. I'm Silouan. Thank you very much.